Chapter 6. When Dick Martin left England on his curious quest, the Feeney murder bulked largely in the newspapers, and almost as largely in his mind. There were other thoughts and other fancies to occupy the voyage, and, long after the memory of the murdered cracksman had faded, there remained with him the vision of two gray eyes that were laughing at him all the time, and the sound of a low, sweet, teasing voice. If he had only had the sense to discover her name before he left, he might have written to her, or at least sent her picture postcards of the strange lands through which he traveled. But in the hurry of his departure, and occupied as he was with the Feeney crime, though he played no official part in the inevitable inquiries which followed, he had neither the time nor the excuse to call upon her. A letter addressed to the pretty lady with the gray eyes at the Bellingham Library might conceivably reach her, if there were no other lady employed in the building who also was favored with eyes of that hue. On the other hand, he argued this quite gravely as though it were an intelligent proposition, she might conceivably be annoyed. From Chicago he sent a letter to the secretary of the library enclosing a subscription, though he had no more need of scientific volumes than a menagerie of wildcats. But he hoped that he would see her name on the receipt. It was not until the letter was posted that he realized that by the time the receipt returned to Chicago, he would be thousands of miles away, and cursed himself for his folly. Naturally, he heard nothing from Sneed, and was compelled to depend upon such stray English papers as came his way to discover how the Feeney mystery had developed. Apparently, the police had made no arrest, and the record of the crime had dwindled to small paragraphs in odd corners of the newspapers. He came to Cape Town from Buenos Aires to miss his man by a matter of days, and there had the first cheerful news he had received since his search began. It was a cable from Havelock asking him to return home at once, and with a joyful heart he boarded the castle boat at the quay. On that day he made his second important discovery, the first having been made in Buenos Aires. In all his